Hey there, welcome back to A Quick Note. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of glass recycling. Ever wondered what happens to those glass jars and bottles after you toss them into the recycling bin? Stick around as we unravel the glassy mysteries and discover how recycling can turn old glass into something brand new. Ever thought about what happens to glass when you toss it in the recycling bin? It's a pretty cool process. They take used glass and give it a new life. But what do they make with it? Well, it turns out, recycled glass can be used to create all sorts of things. Now, let's talk about you. Do you recycle? Maybe your school has those special bins for recycling. You know, the ones for paper, plastic, and glass. And don't forget about home. You might have separate bins for things like cans and newspapers. Guess what? Your family might be in on the recycling action too. Maybe they have their own bins at work. Recycling is like a team effort, and it's a big deal for our planet. See, the Earth has a lot of people, and we're using up its stuff really fast. That's why it's super important to be smart about what we use and throw away. We've got to be like recycling superheroes. When something can't be used anymore, don't just toss it. Give it a chance for a second life by recycling it. That way, we can keep using things over and over again. Cool, right? Not everything can get a second chance through recycling, but guess what? A whole bunch of stuff can. You've heard about recycling aluminum cans and plastic bottles, right? Well, here's a cool fact. You can recycle glass too. Look around your kitchen. Open that fridge door. How many glass jars and bottles do you spot? Maybe there's a pickle jar, some containers with last night's leftovers, or even a ketchup bottle. Glass is everywhere. But here's the thing, not everyone is recycling all the glass they could. Imagine if all those glass jars got a shot at being recycled. It would be like giving them a new job instead of ending up in the trash. So, next time you're done with a glass container, think about it. Could it be a recycling hero and come back as something new? It's like a glassy adventure waiting to happen. Turning glass into something new is like giving it a superhero makeover. Recycling glass is awesome for our planet. You know why? Because when we make new stuff from recycled glass, we're being kind to the air and water around us. It's like giving Mother Earth a big high five. Now, when glass rolls into a recycling superhero headquarters, also known as a recycling plant, there's a colorful party going on. People and machines team up to sort the glass by its colors. It's like a rainbow sorting squad. They do this because similar colors need to stick together to become super strong recycled products. But wait, the adventure doesn't stop there. Once the sorting dance is done, it's time for a good wash. And guess what? This is where the glass gets a little wild. It gets crushed. Yep, you heard it right. To become a recycling champion, glass has to transform into something called cullet. It's like the raw material for glass's second life. Crushing it sets the stage for glass to shine again in a brand new role. How cool is that? Guess what? Glass manufacturers are big fans of cullet. It's like the superhero sidekick for making new glass. Why? Well, first off, it's way cheaper than the raw materials they'd usually use. Plus, it's a bit of a melting magic trick. Cullet melts at a lower temperature, so they save a bunch of energy when making new glass. Now, here's the behind-the-scenes action. They mix cullet with buddies like limestone, sand, and soda ash. Then, they crank up the heat to a sizzling 2,600 Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to turn this mix into liquid glass. Imagine that. They pour this molten superhero material into a mold, let it cool, and bam! A finished glass product is born. And here's the cool part. Most recycled glass becomes brand new jars and bottles. But that's not the end of the story. Recycled glass is a bit of a rock star. It can also show up in things like fiberglass insulation, snazzy ceramic tiles, and a bunch of construction goodies. There you have it, folks. The incredible journey of glass recycling, from bin to new beginnings. If you enjoyed this quick dive into the world of sustainability, give us a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe to A Quick Note for more bite-sized explorations on various topics. Until next time, keep recycling, stay curious, and be the eco-hero our planet needs. Thanks for tuning in.